In this video we'll talk about the step editor. This is new in Mixcraft version 7, and though it works with any kind of MIDI data, it's really best suited for creating and editing drum patterns. If you've ever worked with vintage roll-in style drum machines, the step sequencer grid should look familiar. I'll start by creating a new instrument with the Acoustica Instruments 808-909 drum instrument. It's easy to find by just doing a quick search here, and I've typed 808, and here you can see the 808-909 kit, and I'll select this and close. And now we're ready to play the 808-909 kit. Since I'd like to create drum patterns from scratch, I'm going to start by right-clicking and adding an instrument clip. And first you'll want to make sure that Step Edit is selected up here. And you can see the 808 and 909 instruments already there because Mixcraft knows that I'm using an 808-909 kit. The pencil tool is the most important tool you'll use in the Step Editor, so we'll select it right here. And you can start drawing in notes. But it's kind of hard to tell what's going on without Mixcraft being in play mode. It's much easier and a lot more fun to edit in step mode with Mixcraft running continually. So what I'm going to do is make a loop here by dragging up here. And I'm going to turn on loop. Now we're looping. It's also a good idea to turn the metronome on in playback mode. So I'll click on the metronome and select playback and OK. I'm going to erase these notes here with the erase tool. And now when I press play, I'll hear the click. And I'm going to select the pencil tool again. And we'll start putting some notes in. Notes can be turned on and off using the pencil tool by clicking on them. So I'm going to get rid of these bass drums. And you can also draw a bunch of notes at once by just dragging. And as you can see, you can really quickly and easily make drum patterns this way. You can also move notes around using the arrow tool. Once notes are programmed, you can also adjust the velocity of them by clicking on a note and adjusting the bar beneath. The velocity setting here defines the velocity of notes that are drawn in. So right now it's at 127, so they're all going full blast, which is why the bars are so high here. But we could also lower this if we want our notes to be a little quieter. And you can see that if I get rid of this note and drop back in, it's much quieter. It's at 77. You can set the grid resolution with the steps control over here. Right now it's set at 1/16, which is probably the most common setting you'd use, but you can also set it to coarser or finer resolution. For example, if I select 30 seconds, you can see that it zooms out a little bit, but now we've got twice as many grid locations. The 30-second note setting can be useful for super fast hi-hat flourishes like this.